everybody, it's Michelle again. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Yes, I just filmed an entire video, this video right here, and I forgot to hit record. So that tells you how long it's been since I've actually come down here to my studio to film and edit and upload a video. I forgot to hit record. Yeah, that is some rookie shit there, right there. I'm telling you. Anyway, hi, how are you? I'm great. It's freaking hot outside. It's driving me crazy. My hair is frizzy. Oh, let's talk about the elephant in the room, right? So, have you guys noticed? No, you haven't noticed because you haven't seen me. I chopped all my hair off. Yes, I did. I loved having long hair. It was a lot of fun. I could braid it. I could twist it up. I could, do stuff when I wanted to. But for the most part, during the week, when you were not seeing me on camera, I would just wear it tied up, And I figured since I was tying it up, I might as well just cut it. I was ready. I had it long for like 8 years. I cut like 14 inches off my hair, maybe even 15, because you hadn't seen me in quite a while. It was down here almost to my elbow. So when I cut it, I was so happy to get rid of it. It's been a few months since I've actually gotten a haircut, and I love it now that it's grown out a little bit. I have it a little bit longer on this side. But it is just so much fun. I'm going to be doing a video where I show you how to style it and then show you some of the products that I have found that are now working with my new haircut. So look forward to that. Anyway, so the title of this video is some products that are tried and true that I've used for many, many years. These are high-end products, and I will be doing one for drugstore, but these are high-end products that are tried and true that I absolutely love, that are well worth the money. So with that said, let's get to it. Okay, so I'm going to be doing an entire makeup collection clear out. My makeup collection is friggin' ginormous, and it's a mess up there. Like, if I were to take the camera up there, you would die because it is a frickin' mess. And it's driving me crazy. I need to clean it out. I don't know why I hold on to lip glosses and lipsticks that are like 12 years old. Why do I do that? I have lip balms up there from the beginning of my YouTube career, maybe even before that are still up there. They aren't any good anymore. I haven't used them in years, and they are past their prime. So if you want to see a giant makeup collection clear out, I don't know if you want that video as one giant video, or do you want, like, I'm going to clear out eyeshadows, I'm going to clear out lip glosses, I'm going to clear out, lipsticks. Let me know if you're interested in that. I would love to do that. I also am going to be painting that room, putting up wallpaper, and making it a happy place and organizing it because it's driving me mental. So look forward to that. These products are tried and true. I love them. I've used them for years, and they're well worth the money. So let's get to it. During the week, when I don't have 9,000 pounds of makeup on like I do today, I love to wear a skin tint or a BB cream, or, just even I use foundation and just use it sparingly because it's hot, it's summer, it's like the burning surface of the sun out there, and it's driving me crazy. And I don't like to have a ton of makeup on if I'm going to be running around outside. That's just my personal preference. It makes me hot. I shouldn't touch my face, but I touch my face, and it drives me mental if I'm hot and I have makeup on. So I love to wear a skin tint, and the best skin tint I have found on the planet. I do like Smashbox's Hello Halo. I love that one. I'm almost done with that one. That one's really good. As well as the YSL New, and this is the Bare Look Tint. And this is in the shade number 5. I love this guy. I don't know if it's translating well. This is for light medium skin tones with yellow undertones. I have light skin with yellow undertones, and it looks great. It blends in. I love to blend my chest and my neck with my, I like for my foundation to match my chest and my neck. It just works out so much better for me. It looks good. It's blended. I love it. I love this guy I can just do my 10-minute makeup routine and I'm on the go. This foundation is really pricey. Some people love it, some people hate it. I love this guy. This is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, and this is in the shade number 4. So this is light skin tones with yellow undertones. It's fantastic. Now, I do have dry, dehydrated skin, and if I just use my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, it works out great, especially in the summer. I tend to be a little more on the sweaty, on the oily side. I won't say oily, I just sweat, so there's a lot more moisture on my face. So it doesn't look dry, it doesn't look cakey. This is what I'm wearing today. I love this guy. In the wintertime, when I tend to be a little bit drier and I feel like I'm a little bit more crusty around my nose, or I'm a little bit dehydrated, just drier in general, I will use a facial oil. And so I'll take a little bit of my magic cream, a little dot of facial oil, rub it in all over my face, add my luminous silk, and I'm good to go. It's amazing. It's well worth the money. You're looking about $68 for this bottle, but it works out great. I have a darker one too. I think I have 6.5, and I keep that one to cocktail with number 4. That way, if I ever get a little more of a tan, which is hardly ever, but sometimes I do, I can just add a little bit of 6.5 and it works out great. Another foundation that I love, and I used to see this all over YouTube, and I don't see it that much anymore. And I love this guy. This is the Dior Backstage Air Flash, and it's an airbrush radiance foundation. So it is sounds like a can of spray paint. It has a little sprayer on top. I just sit here and I shake it up just like spray paint. But I don't apply it directly to my face. I spray it on my beauty blender and then apply it that way. Works out great. This is in the shade number 1W. It's the perfect shade for me. I love this guy. Now I'm going to be doing a separate video on the Guerlain pearls because I have several of them, and I know a lot of people are confused as to what this product is. What does it do? Why do we need it? I'm going to do a whole in-depth video about the Guerlain pearls, and I might do it after this one because I do have a face on. We shall see. Anyway, so I would highly recommend, these are the Guerlain Meteorites pearls. This is in number 2, Claire, which is the shade light. They do have them in the shade light, medium, and dark, which is great. Comes in the silver tin. The pearls are a little bit different color for each shade. Like I said, I'm in the shade light. These are just little bitty little pearls. All these pearls are handmade. They're in the shade lavender, sort of a nude, a gold, like a nude white, a gold, a lavender, a pink, and a green. Works out amazingly well as a finishing powder. Smells like violets. I know I say that every time, but I cannot help myself. It works great. You just get a giant, powder brush, swirl it around, and it's a finishing powder. So I buff it all over my face. Once I started using the Guerlain pearls, I cannot do my makeup without them. Now, when I use my skin tint, sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. But for the most part, I don't feel like my makeup is finished unless I use the Guerlain pearls. They are that good. The next two powders, they're my tried and true. I love it. I've only been using the Prisme Libre for about a year and a half. I love this guy. It reminds me a lot of the Guerlain pearls, but I think it's more matte. It has a scent to it. It kind of smells like violets, but I'm not sure if I'm smelling the Guerlain pearls, but it does have a scent. If you are sensitive to smells, you may not like it. I've heard people talk about it online that say it smells like an old lady. I personally love the smell. I love scents in my products, but you do you. Go to Sephora or go to a Nordstrom's counter and, you can play with it and test it there. It has 4 different colors. It's got green, violet, white, like a translucent white, and a pink. It's amazing. I love this guy. So green, violet, blue, and a translucent white. So it works out amazingly well. I love this guy. My one tip with this powder is when you add it to the cap, when you shake it in there, get your brush and swirl it around as much as you can. And then buff it in. If you tend to push it in, sometimes you can see at least with me, because my skin is light, I can see the different colors of powder. I feel it works better if you buff, and I have used a wet beauty blender to set it under my eyes, and it does look good. And another tried and true under eye setting powder that I love is by Too Faced, and this is the Too Faced Born This Way setting powder. This is an amazing, amazing, amazing powder. This is the translucent ethereal setting powder. It's like a yellow-based neutral translucent powder. It works out great if you have fair to light skin tones. They do have other shades for medium and dark skin tones, I believe. This is amazing. I love it. I love that it has the stopper, so when you travel, all the powder doesn't end up in the lid, and then you have a mess after you get to your destination. So you have this stopper, and then it's got the sifter, so you can sprinkle it out, close the stopper, and then put the lid on it. Wow, ingenious. Love that. I love this because it's a really light, finely milled powder, and you can put it under your eyes, and it doesn't look cakey after 30 minutes. It works out great. If you've never tried anything from Natasha Denona, and you're looking for a place to start, I would start with her mini palettes. These are incredibly amazing. I love these. The one I'm wearing today is the Mini Glam palette. Oh my God, I highly recommend this one. This is incredible. I love this guy. Oh, so amazing. And then I have the Mini Nude palette, which is a little bit warmer in tone. I love this rusty bark colored brown. Oh, so beautiful. It's more like a chocolate than a bark. And then this one is the Mini Star palette. Oh, and I think I have 2 more upstairs. They're so, so wonderful. Love them. You can't go wrong. They're not that expensive. I want to say I think these are around the $28 mark. They are a 5-pan eyeshadow. They are amazing. Love that. All right, so I love Natasha Denona's eyeshadows in general. I'm a huge fan. Her larger palettes, the one that has the fabric on the front, those tend to be a little bit more pricey. You're looking around $125, $128. They're really, really great, but I especially love not only her mini palettes, but her these little glam palettes. These are incredible. So I just brought 2 of them down. I have several up in my makeup room. You'll see when I do the makeup clear out, I have a lot of her eyeshadows. I have almost all of them. So this is the Natasha Denona Bronze Palette. This is well loved, guys. Don't judge. Amazing. If you love warm eyeshadows, I love to wear this in the fall and winter. Oh, I wear eyeshadow whenever, but I tend to gravitate more towards the fall and winter with the bronze palette. And then I have the Glam palette. I love this one. This is an amazing neutral palette. It's so wonderful. I know she's come out with another one recently. I love her retro palette. That's an amazing one. I think that's the last makeup look I did on this channel. That was about a year ago. So I need to get moving and start doing some makeup looks. I love the Glam palette, and I know she's come out with another one recently. I believe it's in the Glam range. And I'm thinking about getting it. I do really like it. Those colors do speak to me. And I know Natasha's gonna be selling her products at Ulta now. So I don't know if they're leaving Sephora and going to Ulta, or are they going to be sold at Ulta and Sephora? Comment down below if you know the skinny on that. His 4-pan eye color quads are amazing. The new packaging comes with TF, the TF logo on the front. Incredible. But the products that I love, that I think are ingenious, they're really, if you think about it, it's like an aha moment. They're ingenious, but yet nothing special when you separate it and you look at it like from a utilitarian standpoint. But when you put them together, it's ingenious. And why don't we have more products like this? I'm talking about the Tom Ford cream and powder eye color duo. So I believe this gold one was limited edition, not this summer, but last summer. I believe it's from that collection. I love this combo. This is in number 13 Black Sand. So what these are is you have a cream product on the bottom. So this is like a charcoal black with some sort of gold reflex in it. You only need a tiny little bit, right? So what I do is I take a brush, grab the product on the brush, and then put it on the back of my hand and use my finger and smudge it in. I don't have to be neat. It doesn't have to be perfect, because I'm going to cover it up with a powdered eyeshadow on top. And this is a gorgeous color. This gold looks amazing. I love that guy. And this is in the shade, the same one, cream and powder eye color. This is in number 3, Golden Peach. So this is more of like a rose gold. Really pretty. Love that. You only need a tiny little dot. A little goes a long way. And then you have the rose gold on the top. Love that. I've just used the powdered eyeshadow and done like a light slick over my lid. I love this. These are great for traveling. Just make sure the bottom stays tight so your cream shadow does not go bad. Love that. All right, the last eyeshadows I'm going to talk about are by Pat McGrath. This is her Mothership palette, the Bronze Seduction. These are like jewelry for your vanity. Look how gorgeous they are. I have several of the Mothership palettes. They're incredible. I just love them. Packaging is everything. It's incredible. Love the gold hallmark on the top. It doesn't have the names on the back, but it does come with a card insert that has the names in the cardboard packaging. Love that. This palette almost broke the internet. I love this guy. This was my first palette I ever purchased from her. Beautiful, beautiful shades. Love it. It goes great with any skin tone. It's one of my favorite palettes. It's well loved, but you can't even tell. If you're looking for a place to start as far as eyeshadows by Pat McGrath, I would start with, oh shit, the box is down there. This is Venus in Floors Luxe Quad. This is a 4-pan eyeshadow palette. I love this guy. I actually have 2 of this same eyeshadow palette because I thought it was going to be a limited edition, and I believe it's still in the permanent collection, but I have 2. So I have one upstairs that I use all the time. It is well loved. And then I have this new one. So I'm not going to stick my fingers in it because once I stick my fingers in it, then the clock starts. And then, yeah, and I've already got one started up there. But I love this sort of embark shade right here. Oh, it's so pretty. Beautiful metallics, beautiful shimmers. You can't go wrong. These 4-pan eyeshadow, these 4-pan quads, that was redundant. These quad eyeshadow palettes are around $68. Her mothership palettes are around like $125, $128. But if you're looking for a place to start here. These are amazing. You can do a whole look with Venus in Fleurs. I mean, you have a matte and you have everything you need to create an eye look. Really pretty. Let's talk about some lipsticks. So I just grabbed 3 of my favorites, but I forgot. I was going to bring 4, but I forgot it upstairs. It's the one I'm wearing today. It's by Pat McGrath, and it is the Matte Trance Lipstick in Rouge 8 is the name. So the word rouge and then the number 8. It's a really pretty warm red, and it's a good red to start with if you don't like really red lipstick. It's a little more muted, a little more played down, but if you wear a red lip liner, you can make it pop. So I love it. I just put a couple light slicks and I blotted it, and it looks great. And I've been talking through this whole video and it seems to still be staying put. So I love the Pat McGrath lipsticks. If you love Tom Ford lipsticks and you're thinking about some place to start, and you love nude lipsticks, I would go with number 1, Spanish Pink. I have repurchased this shade, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. It's one of my favorites. It's a great nude that looks good with smoky eyes. Now, I have a smoky eye on today, but if I would have went more brown, a little bit muddier, a little bit messier, I would have worn a nude lipstick. But this is one of my favorite nude lipsticks, I think, ever. I always gravitate towards it. I always repurchase it. It's amazing. Another one by Tom Ford is number 3, Casablanca. This is just a little mini guy. I don't know where my full size is. My daughter probably swiped it. So this is number 3, Casablanca. I have several of these little mini lipsticks by Tom Ford. They're really cute. They're great. They're handy to just throw in your purse. And if you need a couple of swipes of lipsticks, a couple of swipes of your lipstick, these are great to keep in your handbag or put in your pocket. They're really handy. I actually got this one on the Sephora sale page. This is the Soleil collection, so the summer collection. This is the Tom Ford Ultra Shine lip color, and this is in the shade number 706, L'Eclisse. L'Eclisse, it's like L apostrophe Eclisse. This is the Ultra Shine lip color, and I love the packaging. Look at that. Oops, upside down. So there's the Tom Ford logo. It's so pretty. Gosh, white and gold makes me happy. So this is a My Lips But Better color. Love this guy. All right, I do want to talk about this product really quick before I forget. I read on the internet this morning as I was waking up. I can't remember where I read it, but I'm going to have to do a deep dive and find out. So I read today that Marc Jacobs is going to be rebooting his makeup line. So you got to let me know if that's true or not, because I was so happy this morning. I immediately perked up because I read they were going to reboot the makeup line. I know with his fragrances, he created a partnership with Coty Cosmetics. And so I don't know if he's partnering with them to do the actual colored cosmetics or if that's just for the fragrances. I'm not sure. 104 Tantastic, the coconut bronzer. I love this guy. It is one of my favorite bronzers. Really fun. Huge pan of product. I hope that he brings it back. And then the other product I hope he brings back is the Velvet Noir mascara. And I have 3 or 4 samples of this one, so it should get me through. I know the article said it would take like at least a year and a half, maybe 2 years, before it gets out there. I don't know, maybe now that the news is out there, they will hurry it up. But I love the Velvet Noir mascara. It's an amazing mascara. I love it. I've recommended it several times, but it's been discontinued. But I do have samples, thank goodness, and it should be enough to get me through. I love it. So let me know if that's just horse shit on the internet or if it's really true. If you know for sure, leave a comment down below for everybody else. It would be really great information if it was true. Some other 2 mascaras that I have, and one of them is the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. And I love this for doing my lower lash line. It has a very skinny wand. It's not necessarily a waterproof mascara, but it is long lasting. You guys know I used to talk about all the time the Anastasia Beverly Hills Emerezi highlighter. This was like a one and done. They launched it and poof, it was gone. So it was really hard to recommend this because it was out for just a few months and it was boom. They only made like very few units and it was completely sold out. So I've had it so long that it's starting to, the baked part's coming out of the pan. So I'm not going to hold it up too much because I don't want it to break. But if you're looking for an alternative that's almost the exact same thing, I would recommend the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude Glow Highlighter. So it's almost exactly the same. If I were to put one on one cheek and put one on the other, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. This one may be a little more peachier and the Emerezi may be slightly a little golder. That's if you're being nitpicky about it. But for the most part, they look identical. That is it, everyone. That is my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, if you would like, please give a girl a thumbs up. It really helps me out. Also, remember to hit the post notification bell down below so you'll be notified of all of my videos in the future. I thank you for watching, everyone. Please stay safe, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, see you later, everyone. Ciao. Bye-bye.